Tower Lab is a new tower defense game where instead of killing the enemies, we do something like this. You can check out the demo for Tower Lab, link in the description down below. You can play for yourself, see how things are gonna go for you. Let's hop in. First level here. Okay, so we've got 10 mana that we can spend. On the first wave, we get +5. Every future wave, we're gonna have 5 to work with here. And we've got a chunk of towers that we can mess around with. So we've got the kinetic tower that fires an energy ball that pulses knockback as it travels. We have a grow tower, enlarging objects, making them bigger and heavier. A Tesla tower, directional lightning zap, prioritizes copper and closer enemies, but chainable with modules. Interesting. And then we have a mine tower that deploys mines on the ground, and when somebody steps on them, they detonate, which is cool. I like it. We can do all kinds of funky things in this game, right? So I already love the idea of having like this knockback that's pulsing out, but we grow the projectile. So the projectile is going to get a little bigger as it goes over, and then it's going to be pulsing and knocking people off. I mean, it doesn't pulse a lot. It really does not pulse a lot, looking at it. But I think it's at least something, man. It's something to start with. Maybe we'll put down some mines right here as well, just so that the enemies are going to hit those as well. Toggle the cooldown view. So here you can see each tower has a pseudo cooldown that it's popping. Mine tower looks like only 3 mines down at a time. Let's see how it goes, okay? I mean, it went fine. It went fine. They got launched the heck out of here, which is cool. It's cool. Now, I love the idea, again, of making this guy bigger, which in turn makes it actually very interesting to do something like this. My fear is that if we keep growing this energy, these growers are also going to grow the enemies, and the bigger the enemies are, the harder they are to move, right? So I think what we want to do, and we can't because I can't afford it, is to get this shrinking tower in. So we would shrink the enemies, thus making them more susceptible to the launch of the kinetic lead. We can also just like blow them off of here, which seems very reasonable as well. So we'll set up a blower. I mean, to be fair, that went fine because they all just blew off, but I'm not sure that this right there is really the correct approach. I would love if I could put it here, but the kinetic tower is just it's just gonna be blocked now, yeah, which is that's not really ideal. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna set up a shrinker. I still love the idea of a shrinker. That said, I also love the idea of another grow tower. How big can we make this projectile? Pretty friggin' big, okay? Pretty friggin' big. And if we put the fan here, I could blow it forward quicker. So watch this when he spawns. Well, the times are off on all these guys. So we would go now, and then it goes. We speed it up, and it's sending it, man. Okay, hold on. What if we speed it up even more? Does it? I mean, we can launch it pretty fast. I think that it's probably silly to launch it that fast, but I love the idea of launching it as much as what we are. Now, I will say that I feel like the mines did like 90% of our work here. We have to be careful when we start this, and maybe that's a better way of working with it. There's a fan on sale. We do have a gravity tower. Fire an orb that captures enemies in place. I mean, that seems pretty good, to be honest with you. I love this. No effect on enemies. Let's take that. 20 HP per stage seems very good to me. And then, I don't know, I guess I'll re-roll for free. I can't afford any of this. We could get another grow tower. I mean, is there... Sure, you know what? Let's mess around. I think that the grow towers are horrible, but if we're growing... Okay, combine different towers to make synergies. Oh, look at how friggin' sick this is, man. So we would blow the gravity orb to collect them, and then grow them all and drop them. That's such a fun idea. That is such a fun idea. Okay. I mean, now I wanna do that. Now I wanna do that. So it would be this here, and then like a grow here. There's no way this works, man. There's no way this works. It so works. Okay. Well, 2 made it through. Look, I'm gonna be experimenting. I want to build strange jank things. So I'm all in on this. Let's put up the cannon tower here, just to launch you. I mean, dude, it's really is not good. It's not good. Because the thing is, I think that timings are just so off on these. Because it feels like the timings are maintained at the start, man. Captures enemies in orbit. Okay, what if... What if we have another here? So you would blow to here. It's still going through. So we would have 2 potential hits. You gotta try, right? You gotta try. Let's see what happens, okay? They produce the orb, which produces an orb. Still 6 of these suckers making it through. They're just hitting my shield, which I get 20 of at the start of each day. I gotta slow down these people. So here's the question mark. If these suck in enemies, and I do like a cannon launch, that's not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, that's not doing anything. I was trying to figure out if we could get the fan. For what it's worth, I think you want to do something like this. I was trying to see, or I don't know. It's kind of the same in a lot of ways. I was going to try and see if we could get the fan here to blow this way, thus slowing them down. I think that a shrink tower is still valuable, and we can, like, hide it right here. And then we can set up a bomb tower here just to slow them down a little more in that area. We need the backup plan, because there's still a chunk of them that make it through. But, I mean, it launches a good, hearty amount of them. It's just, this is so bad. This is so bad. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. Okay. Set up the fan. You've got more potential growth towers. Which... I mean, you can set up one there, I guess. I guess you still want to do this. This build is so ass. This build is so ass. I'm so sorry. It's just not very good. It is just not very good. It's fun. It's fun, but it's not very good. I think the second one is an issue. Okay, I think it's an issue. Plus 2 sizes per hit. Oh, I would have loved to get it, man. I would have loved to get it. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, plus 50 max health and a heal. Because now I'm just scared, okay? And then we go to stage 3. We're gonna continue to try to do this. Which, this is not intelligent, but we're gonna still do it, okay? So gravity tower. Idea being that we would launch it. We need to suck them in here. And then you grow, and then you grow. I mean, it would make it a really large suck. I mean, I think that's not great though. I mean, I think that this is actually just completely cooked, is the reality. You suck them all in. They're literally just gonna run back onto the platform. Okay, I mean that seems highly illogical. That's fine. Okay. Obviously that is not what we want. But we could blow the fan here. And then we can grow it again. And then the idea would be we're launching a kinetic down into this. It might just take a second for us to figure out how we're doing it. Okay, look, bro. Why are they rotating around and then getting back on the platform? That's so bad. That's so bad. You little hot dogs of doom. Okay. We don't need these, man. We don't need these. You need a mine tower. We could also like hyper grow a mine, which is intriguing. So we could do like this. And then that way, do you not? No, you definitely impact it. Okay. So we got 2 growers. And I got no showers. This is the honest reality, man. This build is ass. I'm so sorry. It's just... Okay, never mind. It's amazing. We figured it out. Because all you need to do is have... Okay, yeah. Now you set up the weird mega mine right here. But you launch a kinetic ball this way. And where that comes to play is that you... You know what? Set this guy up right over here. The kinetic ball is going to be pulsing and it's knockbacking and it's doing chaotic things. So we're pulling them in and then we're pulsing and we're knocking them everywhere. And then we got mines to take care of business if needed. I mean, I would have liked if you captured that guy. But dude, this is somewhat reasonable. I think this is somewhat reasonable. The other idea is you need to blow. You're gonna think I've lost my mind. I think you need to blow here. And my reasoning for that is we blow this into the middle so that we get the mines and this dude involved, man. And then you set up this to start hitting things. And now you're setting them all up here and then you're bursting them out all over the place. This feels interesting. Like there's pulses going on. I mean that projectile is now launching a really long time. I don't know, this was ass. This was horrible. It was bad. It was really bad. We need to rethink this. We need to rethink this. My experimentation, I'm in the kitchen cooking too hard and now all the food is burnt. 150 is just not where you want this to be. +1 to the mine cap is a nice item, man. It's a nice item. We have to reinforce our core as well. So we go 1, we go 2. A fan tower on sale for more fans is also important. Tesla range booster, I'm not even using the damn Tesla tower. Anything cheap? Another reinforced core sounds really nice to me. I know that's so lame. That's so lame, and I'm ashamed of it too. Electrical effects less effective against rubber units. Okay. Well, guess what? I haven't put down a rubber tower or a electric tower yet. So this feels like you're just asking me to do my build here. You're just asking me to do it. Okay. We're going to blow you into the middle. We're going to claim a grower. Because I need the grower to grow this, which will be a sucker in the middle. And then you need a kinetic tower to push things into this general area. And then a bomb to just, like, get in the way is my idea here. I mean, it's obviously not perfect right out the get-go, but it's fine. Mines are still really good. But I will say that a blower is the most important thing we can do right now. And then I can consider, like, a mine on... Even mines, like, here are probably a good idea. Let's do that. We haven't found our funky tower yet. How did you make it through? How did you make it through? Okay, okay. Here's my gravity tower. Everything goes buck wild now. And then the fan is going... Well, the fan's going to push it that way, actually. You could stop that and instead just... Why is it going up to the mine, man? Oh, the mines are getting sucked in. That's going to create a huge explosion right in the middle, man. Oh, because this is blowing and this is blowing, so it's going this way. But it's going right on top of the mines. Maybe, like, cooking. Maybe cooking with this? Maybe this is sick. Yeah, it's friggin' awesome. We still had one get through. But that's when you set up this grow tower now. And then you have some safety fans, right? You have some safety fans. Right? Or do you set up like a mega fan? Nah, I think you just do even something like this. I think is reasonable. But let's try this, okay? This comes into the middle. Everybody's getting sucked in. Mines are getting placed. Things are exploding. You still had 4 dudes make it through. We're not giving it enough space in here to go crazy. I need to not grow it is really what I'm picking up on. We're going to grow other things instead. We're going to grow this thing. We need this guy in the middle to just do its work. Because we still want it to suck to there, but we want mines to be large and growing into this. I mean, and are you gonna still place mines? Yeah, man. I think this is what we're looking for. They're just... The mines are potentially just dropping into the middle of the ground. Yeah, okay, we're cooked. Yeah, we're still in bad shape. It could have been worse, okay? I think it could have been worse. They were launching on top of the existing thing. I think that we're in a weird spot. An extra energy every turn is huge. That is so good. Another gravity tower, I think, is a mistake. I'll just be real. I'm gonna take this even though it's really weak, and then I'm going to take my free reroll. I really want to just take another one of these, but let's save the money. Let's save the money. Grow your projectiles. Yeah, I mean this is definitely what I'm trying to friggin' do, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. How do we make that really functional? Because you can't place stuff on certain towers. You can't place it on land, man. It's all got to be on the interior. So we would do this and this to get mega mines. And then we would be blowing... I mean, this is a wacky map, man. We can blow them off over there. And then you just kinetic tower down the middle. I mean, this feels highly illogical to me. I mean, it's not horrible. I need that to really help. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a successful play. How do we get Mr. Gravity Tower in play? We need the gravity tower here with the fan here. We're still going to put the fan here. It's going to be launching gravity this way. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So gravity gets impacted. Everybody gets sent that way, and we're launching it out into the stratosphere. I don't know, man. That sounds fine. That sounds A-okay to me. That sounds insanely good. It sounds insanely good. If I could grow that further, I would. But I'm not sure that I can. So now it's just, I'll be honest with you, it's set up escape plan opportunities, okay? It's where else can we have little things that just make our life better? And I think that that's really good. But more mines and then a backup fan at the very end for last second. 3 guys is not that bad. Is not that bad. I do think that there's probably some no-brainer scenarios here. what I'm interested in is there a way for me to like hyper launch this thing? Because if we set this up in a different area and we do something like this, and then we just send it out that way, and we would grow everything along the way, you would have to set up, okay, hold on. You would set up a fan blowing this way. You still put all of these mines just at the end as insurance, okay? And then you can set up, because this is now going to slowly blow it that way into that direction. Dude, I think it's somewhat reasonable. And then you just have to grow everybody over here. We need you to not land on that, though. Okay, hold on. And then you push everything this way. So you create. You're blowing it. It goes right past them. Some stuff is going to clip on this, but it's going to activate it as it goes by. I kind of like it. Okay, I kind of like it. I think I hate it. Yeah. I think I absolutely despise it. Actually, I think it didn't work at all. I think that we need to completely rethink the entire strategy. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds great, man. That sounds really good. Okay. Completely cooked. That was horrible. There's too many of them, Master Skywalker. So how do we account for that? We account for that by, we need to open up this lane over here. And then we need another kinetic tower launching down this way. So you end up pushing them into this general little area. We still want to, well, we want to shrink them because this is having no effect on enemies. Yeah. So we want to shrink enemies in this area, but you're going to get stuck there. You're going to get stuck on that. Unless you just do something like this. I think this is not good, okay? I think this is not good. Oh, dude, it's not doing anything. It's straight up doing nothing. It's launching this too fast. That's our mistake. Okay, we got annihilated. I won the demo. Okay. He's the best to ever do it, unfortunately. Continue to endless mode. I am curious how this is going to go now. Spawn enemies one size smaller. That feels very good. Shrink does more shrink. That sounds really good. Healing sounds like a really nice benefit. I also love the idea of bigger mines, and I love the idea of more energy. I'm going to take the more energy here. And then I'm going to reroll once because I'm looking for something. That's not it. Okay, continue to wave one of endless. Okay. So it's just this map in endless mode. I mean, I think we all know this was by far my worst map. So that's not a great sign right out the rip. I love this, but I love having more things more. So we're going to set up some blowness over here with a little bomb play right there. And now you got mines, you got fans, you got bombs. The mines did absolutely nothing. That was atrocious. That was atrocious. Okay. Gravity tower. We put it back into play. Then you set up the fan right here to slowly bring it over, but I need another to slowly bring it back because I need them to be in this general area. Okay. What are you doing, Tyler? Your mines are launching to nothing. They're launching to nothing, you dummy. Okay. I mean, that was obviously terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at the game. We can do this. And then we want to put up a grower right here. Because you blow, then you grow, then you blow back. Dude, that's not good enough. I gotta set you up to blow here. Because now you're going to compete. Well, but then if you're competing, it's kind of irrelevant. I need this to go... I need this to start here. Because I need it to blow all the way down. And then we need it to blow up. Well, that's just putting it back on the platform. I need it to just blow fast. Question mark? Launches it out over the top of that and then plops him down. Maybe. Okay, maybe. The only issue is the gravitational pull isn't enough on this side. So we need to back this up another... I'm gonna go so far as to say another 2 tiles, man. This might be clinical, okay? This might be clinical. But you set up another one of these over here. And then you set up a fan right here. Show me the money, okay? Show me the money. Because you suck in those guys, you suck in these guys. It's really close, dude. It's really close. I actually think that this needs to go back another space. And then you need to grow it even more. You need to grow this one more, but you can't. You got to be really careful how you do it. So maybe you just grow this one again. It's now the world's largest projectile. And then it's getting blown off into the stratosphere. It is so decent if it just works. It sucked most of them, man. It sucked most of them. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, it is actually surprisingly decent. More energy is always going to be solid. I have no idea what the correct play here is. Probably not re-rolling immediately is the best play, but more mines, I guess, is good. I think that we are cooked right about here, but that's okay. You have mega growth going on. You need, like, the backup plan, okay? You need this kind of stuff. Just, like, something really simple to mess them up for the few that make it through. I'm gonna tell you, dude, that wasn't bad. I do think they got a little faster, so we're going to speed them up a little. But then we're going to set up a shrinker here so that when they get to this space, things are better. I think that this method kind of works. Shrinker's kind of getting in the way. Yeah, Shrinker's got a bit of a problem. This fan is also doing nothing. I gotta be careful with the Shrinker. Let's set up him to just be over there. I think this is doing nothing, so we are going to set up this bomb to just go here. We're gonna set up some mines to just land on top of there. We're gonna set up another fan right here. I wish I could blow you another spaceman. Unless this... I'm gonna buy the fan, so let's buy the fan. You blow. You blow. It's putting it out over there more. It's sucking up the mines, which is... I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't mind, like... We can blow it out further this way, I guess. Let's try it. I think that we probably die here. It's gonna be tight. It's definitely gonna be tight. Nah, we lose. We lose. Oh, we're on 1 health. Okay, we're on 1 health. Sounds good. Sounds good. Very scary, obviously. Okay. I just feel like this thing is not moving at the speed we need it to. And I really don't think that adding in an extra mine tower is really going to be accomplishing anything for us here. But let's humor it. Okay, you're going to put some mines up there. You're also going to set up like a little... I think the middle is honestly the worst part for us. Like, these mines are fine and dandy, but they're not... it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Some guys are shrinking. They're getting sent. Yeah, we're dead. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. I will take it. I will take it. Take me back to the main menu. I mean, look, I'm 4th out of people in the world right now that have access to the pre-demo of Tower Lab. I'm sure this number is going to be way higher when you guys get your hands on this one. What a wacky little game. I'm so excited to see what towers are in the full release, what other level designs are in the full release. There's already like a sandbox mode where you can just like test stuff, which I think is really cool. There's a workshop where you can create and share custom levels. So the full release of this one's going to be something special. It's just a wacky little tower defense game, man. There's a lot of weird opportunities that I think people are going to come up with, and I love the concept. Thanks so much for watching. Check it out. Link in the description down below. See you in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.